Operation Icebridge is a 6-year NASA mission that monitors the Earth's polar ice in the Arctic and Antarctic. It's the largest airborne survey of Earth's polar ice ever flown.
Our planet harbors millions of species, new and old, some discovered, many yet unseen. Scientists and explorers unveil new species daily on land and especially in Earth's vast, unexplored oceans. Even after years of exploration, the seas, particularly those beneath Antarctica's ancient ice sheets, remain mysterious. In recent decades, experts have drilled through Antarctic ice, uncovering unique, poorly understood ecosystems and never-before-seen creatures that both astound and terrify. Join us as we show you the 15 things found under Antarctica that have terrified scientists. Number 15. Ancient Map of Antarctica. In the vast halls of Istanbul's Topkapi Palace Library, a remarkable relic rests. The Piri Reis Map, an ancient document crafted in 1513 by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis. This extraordinary map is one of the earliest surviving maps depicting the Americas and was created using sources that predate Christopher Columbus. When discovered in 1929 by German theologian Paul Cayley, it sparked intrigue and debate among scholars. The Piri Reis map shows Antarctica's coastline in stunning accuracy, centuries before its official discovery. It displays the Antarctic continent in the correct longitude and latitude, with defined glacial valleys and mountain ranges. The coastline matches modern maps with eerie precision. How could 16th century mapmakers precisely chart a southern continent not explored until centuries later? The Piri Reis map shatters preconceived notions about the extent of early cartographic knowledge. It implies ancient civilizations possess advanced navigational skills and mathematical understanding. Access to accurate world maps predating human discovery suggests the influence of advanced but unknown cultures. Some speculate the map is based on sources over 10,000 years old, even claiming it may have alien origins or roots in the legendary lost city of Atlantis. While the map's precision remains a mystery, debate continues over its interpretation. Many scholars initially dismissed it as flawed and fanciful. However, as technology progresses, details once disputed are being proven remarkably accurate. What other secrets might the map reveal under modern analysis? How was such accuracy achieved using the limited tools of its time? The lingering questions and mysteries surrounding the Piri Reis map point to civilizations far more sophisticated than ever imagined. Number 14. Shape-changing organism. The IceCube Neutrino Observatory is a large-scale scientific facility constructed under the Antarctic ice sheet at the South Pole between 2005 and 2010. It consists of over 5,000 digital optical sensors suspended on cable strings embedded deep in the ice. This array of sensors detects tiny subatomic particles called neutrinos originating from the most energetic cosmic events in space. The primary purpose of the observatory is to study high-energy astrophysical neutrinos coming from astronomical sources like exploding stars, black holes, and galactic nuclei. However, during the initial instrumentation phase, when camera-equipped cables were being lowered down vertical boreholes to record the sensor deployment, IceCube researchers made an unexpected discovery in the icy depths. Cameras in the borehole showed a peculiar creature swimming in the dark, frigid waters under the Antarctic ice cap. The organism appeared broadly similar to a squid or octopus in form, yet it exhibited the extraordinary ability to continuously reshape and morph its body in a way never seen in known marine animals. As the camera drew nearer, the creature seemed to shift and transform its anatomy as if mirroring and mimicking the approaching equipment. This unusual morphing behavior led some to speculate that the animal may be an entirely new species unknown to science. Its physics-defying, shape-shifting capabilities suggest the potential discovery of a unique Antarctic ecosystem that has been isolated for millennia beneath the ice sheet. The creature's perplexing abilities seem to imply complex life may persist in hidden subsurface lakes and seas, exhibiting characteristics never before encountered. The IceCube team formally acknowledged the footage of the anomalous creature, which was recovered from a camera lowered approximately 1,300 meters into borehole 13. They noted the preliminary interpolated depth estimates for the footage given the challenges of deploying equipment under nearly 2.5 kilometers of ice. Experts studied the video with great interest, scrutinizing the creature's irregular morphing behavior. While it superficially resembled a squid in initial form, marine biologists confirmed it did not match any known squid species. Some conjectured that the organism's abilities provide tantalizing evidence of an intricate biosphere persisting in isolation, adapted to the extreme conditions beneath the Antarctic ice cap. The chance discovery provokes important questions about Antarctica's largely unexplored ecosystems and what they can teach science about life's incredible adaptability to harsh environments. While further research is required to unravel the mysteries of this fascinating polar environment, this encounter offers a glimpse into the unknown possibilities that may lurk in the deep, cold biosphere of Antarctica. Number 13. Atlantis in Antarctica. A hidden secret waits beneath Antarctica's vast icy expanse. The mythical lost city of Atlantis, long sought in vain, may have been lying deep in Antarctica. This revelation supports an astounding theory that Antarctica was once ice-free. A series of clues led to this monumental unveiling. Ancient maps showing Antarctica's coast centuries before discovery, intriguing satellite images of possible human settlements, and even a visible pyramid protruding above the tundra. Together, these hints point to an ancient civilization buried below. Theorists suggest Antarctica once housed a thriving society. They contend the continent was ice-free 12,000 years ago due to shifts in the Earth's crust. This allowed people to inhabit the land before the spreading ice entombed their city. Some believe these were no ordinary people, but actually citizens of Atlantis itself. Atlantis has captured the imagination for centuries, since first mentioned by Plato in 360 BC. The myth describes an advanced island society founded by half-god beings. Possessing wealth and sophistication, their idyllic paradise was lost when Atlantis sank into the sea. Speculation on the location consumes treasure hunters seeking its hidden knowledge and technology. While evidence is scarce, Antarctica matches the description. It may have been part of Atlantis before climate change triggered the Great Freeze. What forgotten secrets remain locked in the icy tomb of this lost civilization? Are there records documenting advanced ancient technology? What knowledge have they retained across millennia beneath the ice? The prospect fuels excitement and debate. The Atlantis legend persists due to the mysteries still surrounding it. The Antarctic discovery adds compelling new layers to the enigma. It transforms the frozen continent from a barren wasteland into a landscape rich with human history. What else lies buried beneath the ice, awaiting revelation? As the ice recedes, will it reveal lost artifacts, structures, and records? The Antarctic Atlantis symbolizes the wealth of human history yet to be discovered as its icy grip relaxes. For now, Antarctica keeps its secrets, but the ice cannot preserve the past forever. Number 12. Organism 46b. In recent years, sensational yet unverified reports have circulated regarding a mysterious creature dubbed Organism 46b, supposedly captured by Russian researchers. As the story goes, 46b is an enormous 10-meter-long squid-like entity with 14 appendages, allegedly found inhabiting the isolated lake buried some 2 miles under Antarctic ice. According to second-hand accounts, 46b purportedly demonstrates astonishing shape-shifting abilities, animate limbs, and remarkable intelligence. The creature is claimed to emit a paralytic toxin effective at 45-meter distances. However, these dramatic details about 46b only come from scattered anecdotal sources, without any documented physical evidence. The sketchy accounts of organism 46b likely originated as exaggerated rumors or hoaxes. Antarctica certainly does harbor complex hidden ecosystems under ice that could support unfamiliar life forms. However, the existence of a monster-like animal with fantastic powers has not been scientifically confirmed. Given the lack of concrete documentation, 46b is best regarded as speculative rather than a validated organism. However, recent developments like the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory, accidentally encountering an equally puzzling creature in the deep Antarctic waters, may really mean that Antarctica does indeed harbor biological mysteries. As continued polar research peels back Antarctica's icy veil of secrecy, who knows what wonders, or horrors, may still lurk in the frigid darkness below. Number 11. Giant volcanoes. Antarctica is not all about ice. Beneath Antarctica's icy exterior, fiery giants rumble. Antarctica harbors a realm of volcanoes, with peaks towering high above the frozen landscape. Over 138 volcanoes dot the continent, making it one of Earth's most concentrated volcanic zones. Fiery mountains rise along the Antarctic peninsula, while others hide entombed under colossal ice sheets. Antarctica's volcanoes reveal a hidden side of the icy continent and help unlock its past. Among the most renowned is Mount Erebus, Antarctica's highest active volcano. Towering 3,794 meters on Ross Island near McMurdo Station, its lava lake has bubbled non-stop since the 1970s. Erebus frequently unleashes strombolian eruptions, shooting lava bombs high in the air. Deception Island in the South Shetlands archipelago also holds an active volcanic legacy, with the flooded caldera of an ancient collapsed volcano forming a natural harbor. Early explorers like Shackleton used it as a haven. Recent eruptions damaged bases, underscoring the still active forces roiling beneath Deception Island. Number 10. Buried River. Far below Antarctica's seemingly endless expanse of ice, a hidden wonder flows. Scientists have discovered a colossal river system meandering beneath the frozen surface. This gigantic complex of liquid pathways and tributaries stretches an astonishing 460 kilometers, longer than England's River Thames. The discovery challenges assumptions that Antarctica's frozen shell is impermeable. The winding under-ice river only emerged through advanced aerial mapping techniques. Aircraft equipped with ice-penetrating radar flew above Antarctica, methodically scanning the sheet below. As the data was analyzed, the unmistakable signature of flowing liquid was revealed under the radar dark ice plains. The newly discovered catchment system channels meltwater from the ice sheet's interior through sloping troughs to the coast. Researchers were astounded that this vast liquid network could exist unseen for so long. But pressure from the immense glaciers above squeezes the meltwater along, while heat from friction and pressure keeps it liquid. This subterranean plumbing system regulates the great ice sheet like a massive theater curtain. The flowing rivers act as release valves, controlling the buildup of meltwater and slowing the sheet's seaward slide. Yet disturbing changes lurk within the fascinating under-ice rivers. As climate change accelerates melt, the volumes channel lead grow ever greater. The delicate balance regulating Antarctica's frozen state is under threat. Could surging underground rivers be the first sign of impending collapse? Scientists are racing to unravel connections between the flowing waterways and the stability of the ice sheet above. The revelation of Antarctica's secret rivers reinforces the planet's remaining mystery and untamed force. Even in a modern age of technology, nature retains its power to surprise. Yet it also issues an urgent warning that our actions resonate in lands far beyond imagination. As the ice thins, what natural wonders will be found, and what will be lost if the sheet collapses? The watery world beneath the ice calls on humanity to change course and protect Earth's final frozen frontier. Number 9. Pyramid of Ice. You know pyramids, the wonders of the world. They are massive structures that have stood the test of time. But did you know that there are pyramids in Antarctica? That's right, there are strange pyramids made of ice in Antarctica. These pyramids are similar in size and shape to the pyramids of Giza in Egypt, but they are much more remote. Amateur researchers first noticed the pyramids in satellite images of Antarctica. Their striking resemblance to the pyramids of Giza immediately sparked theories of ancient civilizations and alien activity. Some contend the pyramids are proof of advanced ancient cultures inhabiting Antarctica before it froze. Others propose extraterrestrial builders, citing the pyramids' similarities to supposed alien architecture elsewhere. Scientific explanations for the Antarctic pyramids also exist. Researchers suggest they could be nunataks, rocky natural formations protruding through ice and snow. Nunataks often take on pyramid shapes as erosion sculpts their summits into triangular points. However, the angular symmetry and proportions of the Antarctic pyramids remain difficult to explain through natural geological processes alone. The origin of the Antarctic pyramids is hotly debated online, but these arguments miss a key point. The issue is not merely whether the pyramids are man-made or natural formations. Their significance lies in what they represent: the enduring human spirit of exploration and curiosity. The drive to understand the unknown has taken us from the first steps out of Africa to sailing off the edge of the map to setting foot on another world. Antarctica remains one of the planet's last frontiers. What better symbol of the human quest for knowledge than uncovering ancient pyramids at the bottom of the Earth? Number 8. Hidden Mountains. Far beneath Antarctica's icy veil, a range of unfathomable giants lay hidden. Towering with summits reaching 3,000 meters, the Gamburtsev Mountains are among the planet's most enormous hidden landforms. Their lofty peaks, concealed under up to 4 kilometers of dense ice, rise majestically from the Antarctic interior. This formidable subglacial range stretches an incredible 2,000 kilometers, making the Alps seem like foothills. The Gamburtsevs were discovered in 1958 during seismic surveys by Soviet researchers. Named for renowned geophysicist Grigory Gamburtsev, their concealed surfaces were mapped using gravity and magnetic measurements taken through the overlying ice. The challenges of exploring landforms shrouded under thousands of meters of frozen water meant the true nature of the Gamburtsev remained elusive for decades. Recently, researchers finally pieced together clues to the origins and sheer scale of Antarctica's hidden mountain giants. It turns out these peaks predate the ice sheet itself. Over 100 million years old, they should have eroded away eons ago. Yet the colossal crags endure, preserved from erosion by a protective frozen mantle of ice. The Gamburtsev survival hints at secrets of Antarctica's geological past that remain unwritten. What stories could these silent mountains tell? They have stood through millions of years, witnessing the shifting of climates, the advance and retreat of ice sheets, and the unfolding of Earth's timeline. From their Antarctic stronghold, they watched history happen. For now, Antarctica's icy cloak conceals them. But mysteries locked in ice cannot stay hidden forever. The Gamburtsev day of discovery may yet come. With the rising global warming and climate change, their emergence could be a disaster. Number 7. Factorian Deep. Have you ever wondered what lies at the bottom of the ocean? In 2018, explorer Viktor Veskovo set out to map some of the deepest points of the world's oceans. One of his key goals was to find the southernmost point of Antarctica and reveal just how deep the South Sandwich Trench really is. Veskovo descended over 7,400 meters down into the trench in a high-tech submersible called Limiting Factor. The South Sandwich Trench is an undersea canyon that carves through the seafloor between South America and Antarctica's coast. As the Limiting Factor dove into the inky blackness, the water pressure intensified. At 7,437 meters, a new maximum depth reading flashed. The southernmost point of Antarctica had been discovered. This new deepest point was named Factorian Deep, after Veskovo's groundbreaking submersible. To grasp just how deep it is, Factorian Deep is deeper than stacking the Empire State Building on top of itself 17 times. No human had ever descended this deep in Antarctica before. Veskovo became the first to witness the trench's alien seascape firsthand. Finding Factorial Deep concluded Veskovo's mission to produce the first complete maps of the deepest points across all the world's oceans. This included trenches in the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, and Southern Oceans. It marked a major milestone in ocean exploration. However, Antarctica's oceans remain largely unmapped to this day. Over 90% of the seafloor around Antarctica is still uncharted territory. Based on Veskovo's surveys, scientists estimate some 300,000 meteorites could be scattered across the Antarctic seafloor, with only 15% recovered so far. Vast potential for discovery remains. Number 6. Million-year-old DNA. Scientists have found million-year-old DNA in bottom sediments from the Scotia Sea, north of Antarctica. This is the oldest cetDNA that has ever been recovered from any environment, and it provides a window into the past of our world. cetDNA is short for sedimentary ancient DNA. It's DNA that has been preserved in sediments for millions of years. The discovery of this million-year-old DNA in Antarctica is massive, as it provides a unique window into the past. It explains the evolution of marine life in the Antarctic, and it can also be used to track changes in the environment over time. This information could help scientists to better understand the current state of the Antarctic ecosystem, and it could also help them to predict how the ecosystem might change in the future. The scientists who made the discovery were led by Linda Armbrecht of the University of Tasmania. Armbrecht and her colleagues were conducting a survey of the Scotia Sea when they collected the sediments that contained the cetDNA. The sediments were collected from a depth of 173 meters and were extracted from the sediments using a technique called polymerase chain reaction, which amplifies DNA, making it easier to study. The analysis of the DNA revealed that it was from a variety of ancient organisms, including diatoms, dinoflagellates, and foraminifera. These organisms are all single-celled phytoplankton, which means that they are tiny plants that live in the ocean. Phytoplankton are the base of the marine food chain, and they play a vital role in the global ecosystem. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Scientists just dropped a camera in the deepest hole in Antarctica and found a terrifying secret. A team of geologists succeeded in collecting rare sediment samples from beneath an Antarctic ice shelf, despite harsh conditions. They melted a borehole through thick ice to reach the sea floor below. A probe was lowered through the freshly opened borehole in an attempt to collect sediment cores for analysis. Unexpectedly, the initial runs came back empty. Reviewing GoPro footage of the probe's descent revealed why. It had collided with and bounced off a single large rock, randomly situated on the otherwise flat sea floor, unable to gather sediment. However, on closer inspection, the accidental encounter with this lone rock yielded a scientific windfall. The rock had marine organisms clinging to it that researchers did not expect to find in such an isolated location, hundreds of kilometers from sunlight beneath the ice shelf. The research revealed stalked filter feeders, sponges, a wispy hydroid, and even a microbial mat layer, life thriving where scientists calculated too little natural nutrition. How do you think this microbial life evolved in icy waters without sunlight? What kind of life could be hidden away in Antarctica? Let us know your thoughts below. Number 5. Crystal City. Admiral Richard Evelyn Byrd was a pioneering American aviator, polar explorer, and organizer of polar logistics. He was one of the first pilots to fly over the North and South Poles, and he led several expeditions to Antarctica. In 1946, Byrd led a U.S. Navy expedition to Antarctica called Operation High Jump. As the expedition's leader, Byrd led his team through the treacherous and uncharted territories of Antarctica, driven by the allure of scientific discovery and uncharted frontiers. But what he stumbled upon was far beyond the realm of ordinary exploration. According to the detailed reports and accounts from that era, it was during this expedition that Byrd experienced an occurrence of unparalleled uniqueness. During the expedition, Byrd claimed to have discovered a crystal city beneath the ice. In a scene that seems straight out of science fiction, Byrd and his team allegedly stumbled upon what he could only describe as a city beneath the ice. A city not built with bricks and mortar, but rather crafted from the very elements of Earth itself, crystals. These crystalline structures adorned the cityscape, radiating an otherworldly beauty that captivated Byrd's senses. Imagine a landscape bathed in the refracted light of countless crystals, casting dazzling prismatic reflections in all directions. Byrd's accounts further documented the presence of a strange and enigmatic being, a being that seemed to emanate from the very heart of this crystalline metropolis. This entity, whose appearance and nature remained cryptic, communicated with Byrd through a language that transcended words. Through an unspoken communion of understanding, this being conveyed a message that struck at the core of human existence. That being told him that humanity was destroying the Earth. Bird's story is certainly intriguing, but it is also difficult to believe. There is no other evidence to support his claim, and the area where he claimed to have seen the city is now covered by a thick layer of ice. However, there are some who believe that Bird's story is true. They point to the fact that there are many strange and unexplained phenomena in Antarctica, and that it is possible that there are still many secrets waiting to be discovered. Number 4. Meteorite from Mars. In the frozen land of Antarctica, a cosmic mystery lies buried beneath the ice. For billions of years, these ancient meteorites have traveled through space, carrying with them the secrets of our origins. Now they are finally being uncovered, and what they reveal is both unsettling and awe-inspiring. These meteorites are not just rocks. They are windows into the past, offering a glimpse into the early history of our solar system. They also raise unsettling questions about the possibility of life in other worlds. One of the most intriguing meteorites found in Antarctica is ALH 84001. This rock, which is believed to have originated from Mars, contains tiny particles that some scientists believe may be fossilized bacteria. If this is true, it would mean that life may have existed on Mars billions of years ago. The discovery of ALH 84001 has sparked a debate about the possibility of life on other worlds. Some scientists believe that the evidence for fossilized bacteria in the meteorite is not conclusive. Others argue that the discovery is strong evidence that life is not unique to Earth. The debate over this extraterrestrial stone is likely to continue for many years to come. However, one thing is for sure. The discovery of ancient meteorites in Antarctica has changed our understanding of the universe. These rocks have shown us that life on Earth is not an isolated phenomenon. Instead, it is part of a vast cosmic dance that has been unfolding for billions of years. Number 3. Ancient ruins. In 2009, NASA launched Operation Icebridge, which uses aeroplanes and other aircraft to survey the ice sheets of Antarctica. The goal of Operation Icebridge is to collect data on the changing ice sheets of Antarctica so that scientists can better understand how the continent is responding to climate change. In 2023, Operation Icebridge made a startling discovery. Images taken by the project's aircraft showed what appeared to be the ruins of a human settlement underneath the ice in Antarctica. The photos appear to be structures made of a strange, crystalline material. The discovery has generated a lot of excitement among conspiracy theorists and UFO enthusiasts who believe that the ruins are evidence of an ancient civilization that existed in Antarctica before the continent was covered in ice. However, mainstream scientists are more skeptical, and they believe that the ruins are more likely to be the result of natural forces, such as erosion or glacial activity. The discovery of the ruins has led to renewed interest and lent more support to Admiral Richard Byrd's claim to have discovered a crystal city beneath the ice in Antarctica in 1946. This latest discovery does suggest that there may be more to Antarctica than we know. It is possible that the continent was once home to a more advanced civilization than we currently believe. If this is the case, it could have a profound impact on our understanding of human history. Number 2. The Blood Falls. Imagine a waterfall, but instead of water, it flows with a blood-red hue. This is not a figment of imagination. The blood falls are a real phenomenon that can be found in a remote location on our planet. The falls, known as the Blood Falls, originate from the Taylor Glacier in East Antarctica and are fed by a subglacial lake containing high concentrations of iron. The Blood Falls are a stark contrast to the white, peaceful, pristine landscape that surrounds them. The blood-red hue of the falls is unsettling, and it has led to speculation about their origins. Some scientists believe that the Blood Falls are the result of a volcanic eruption that occurred millions of years ago. The eruption would have released large amounts of iron into the water, which would have then been trapped in the ice. As the ice melted, the iron-rich water would have been released, creating the Blood Falls. Other scientists believe that the Blood Falls are the result of a more recent event. They believe that the falls are fed by a subglacial lake that is located beneath the Taylor Glacier. The lake is believed to be rich in iron, and the water from the lake is constantly dripping through the ice, creating blood falls. But the Taylor Glacier is melting at an alarming rate, and the blood falls could disappear in the near future. This would be a loss for science and for all of us who are fascinated by the natural world. Number 1. Life in a subglacial lake. In 1996, Russian scientists were drilling through the thick ice of Antarctica. They were looking for evidence of ancient life, but they hit something even more amazing: a layer of liquid water. It was named Lake Vostok, the largest subglacial lake in the world. It is thought to be up to 14 million years old, and it is home to a unique ecosystem that has evolved in isolation from the rest of the world. This discovery opened up a new window into the Earth's past, as it is home to a unique ecosystem that has evolved in isolation from the rest of the world. The water in the lake is extremely cold, and it is under immense pressure. However, life has found a way to survive in these harsh conditions. In 2012, Russian scientists came across something even more amazing than the lake itself: strange, unidentifiable life forms. These microbes had developed and survived in total isolation within extreme cold, complete darkness, and under immense pressure. The discovery of these microbes has further sparked fears about the potential implications of climate change. As Lake Vostok is also home to large amounts of methane, a greenhouse gas that could contribute to climate change. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.